If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that my number one set of Funko Pops to collect is the Toy Story lineup, as I've been collecting nearly every single pop from that set since the 20th anniversary wave back in 2015. And although there is going to be a 30th anniversary set of pops that are scheduled to release this year with characters like Andy, Al, and a specialty series exclusive Sid Phillips, all of a sudden Friday morning on my way to the gym, I see that there's going to be a Pop Digital, aka Funko NFT set for Toy Story coming out on February 25th. So I'm DK Wrestler, and today I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know of what I pretty much think is the best Funko NFT set in history now, being Toy Story Funko Series 1. So let's get right to it. So here's the main page for the drop. We got the Toy Story and the 30 Years and Beyond logo right beside it. Series 1, there's a little bit of a description. We're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Toy Story with classic Toy Story characters as digital pops. Tune into the drop to collect digital for a chance to land a physical pop from this set. Join the drop February 25th, 2025 at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, as you can see on the top part of this little article here, it is a drop exclusive considering that Pixar is owned by Disney. So if you are planning to sell your cards that you have duplicates of to get other cards that you don't have, then you're gonna have to do it through the drop marketplace, and you can't sell or buy anything through the Wax blockchain such as Atomic Hub and Nifty Blocks. It shows that there are standards and premium cards, which there's gonna be a total of 19,500 standard packs, which are retailing for $9.99 US, or you can also get it for USDC technically, because I believe that currency is matching with USD. And then the premium packs, which there's only going to be 16,500 of them, and they retail for $29.99, with 17 cards giving you 2 extra cards if you were to realistically buy 3 standard packs. If you watch the videos that I do on the channel for the Funko NFTs, you see that I normally get premium packs. And of course, we do have a section showing collect them all, and it shows a teaser of the redeemables, which we will get into in a little bit. But I thought I would show the section, of course, of the mark your calendar, showing you the timeline of what exactly happens with this drop, which of course, February 25th, 2025, that's when you open packs and you collect the different digital pops, whether it is the redeemables for Grail and Legendaries, or the cards to get the royalty being common, uncommon, rare, and epic. Redemption period opens on June 25th, 2025, to when you must have all your cards completed if you want to get the royalty, or get all the cards that you have in your account so that the snapshot process happens, which turns the cards into the redemption token, which is how you cash out your redeemables and be able to get it sent to you. And you do have 1 month to possibly even buy redemption tokens from the drop marketplace if you couldn't get all the cards on time, or you didn't get the cards and you're just waiting for the redemption tokens to come out. You have until July 25th to redeem them, or else those tokens will burn and you won't be able to get the redeemables sent out to you and add them into your collection. And then it'll be sometime in Q3 of 2025, so between July and September, of when the physical pops will be shipped to your door. So just in time for when the 30th anniversary of Toy Story happens in November. So now we have ourselves the redeemable pops that you could obtain while opening up these packs as early as February 25th. So there are a total of 6 redeemables, and after I talk about these, I thought to end it off, I'll actually rank the redeemables from the worst to what I feel is the best out of the 6 redeemables. So the first one we're looking at, 999 pieces. It is the Grail. Of course, it is the baby head, as it's called here, or it's also known as the Spider Baby, which is absolutely awesome, because when I had originally added to my wish list on an edition of our podcast we had called a Funko Podcast, I had mentioned in 2025 I would like to see a Toy Story Funko NFT set, but I didn't know if that was actually going to be a thing, and one of the redeemables I predicted was baby head here, but I thought it was going to be a legendary, so I am a little bit surprised, but not at the same time that it is a grail for the set. But this is absolutely awesome. The detail is really awesome, especially with the fact that they did add the eyelash to the one eye, because of course the head of the baby was from obviously a baby doll, so it's just attached to a mechanical body. And the fact that you do have the detail of there being no eye, but it actually will be, but it shows like the inside of what the head would look like. It'd be really nice attention to detail if maybe the head was actually hollow in this case, but I am so excited. Hopefully when I do open packs that I end up pulling this in the pack instead of having to save up a lot of USDC to actually buy this on the secondary market. But nonetheless, I will get this somehow, some way. I got 3 months, so hopefully within the next few drops that happen after that I participate in, I can get some USDC. We got ourselves the legendaries, limited to 1,900 pieces, starting out with Buzz with darts, which is a very funny scene. Of course, this is the night after, you know, Sid's playing with Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and then he's pulling like the suction darts off of the helmet, and of course there's one on the behind side there of Buzz Lightyear, so that's pretty funny. I kind of wish this was more of the Grail, because I always find that the Grail and the Ultra should be redeemables of characters that people know of very well. Then we got ourselves the Pterodactyl with Janie doll body, and this is absolutely hilarious for a redeemable. At first I thought maybe they would have done this, but I wasn't sure. I feel like this is something that makes sense for a Funko NFT. Woody with pencil, and of course this is part of the scene where they're mapping out, or like they're drawing out the plan of how they're going to take down Sid once and for all and scare him into not destroying his toys anymore. One of the things that I do love about the detail of this pop is of course the dot on his head from Sid using the magnifying glass. Then we have ourselves the Ultra figure, limited to 5,000 pieces. It is Sid's dog Scud, and this is absolutely awesome. I kind of figured that this was going to be a redeemable if there was a Toy Story NFT set, but I thought this was going to be the royalty, because it is very surprising, I'll get into in a little bit, of seeing a Freddy Funko Pop as a royalty, but seeing it as an Ultra figure, I think this is honestly the best decision to make this as a Ultra figure, considering that even though, yes, like I mentioned, it makes sense for, let's say in this case, a Woody or a Buzz Lightyear to be an Ultra figure because they are the most popular characters, and that if you were to at least pull a Ultra figure, you kind of would be happy with at least pulling something. I would be more satisfied if I had pulled a Scud rather than another Buzz Lightyear or a Woody, especially with the Specialty Series exclusive Sid coming down the pipeline. And then last but not least, we have ourselves the royalty, of course, getting the other cards that aren't the redeemable cards to get this. It's Freddy Funko as Sid, and this is absolutely amazing. And like I mentioned, I'm surprised that there is a Freddy Funko Pop as terms to the royalty, because as you guys may have noticed, every time for the most part since there's been a drop exclusive, that there hasn't been Freddy, Franny, or Protos as the royalty, because I assumed that it was a Disney licensing issue to not allow that to happen as the royalty. We saw it with the Mickey and Friends drop, we saw it with the Disney Afternoon drop, we've seen a Freddy Funko with the Alien drop, which is also a drop exclusive, but I thought because even though it is owned by Disney, but it's a Fox licensing movie, that I thought maybe that's how they would get away with it. Even with the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia drop, that was also a Fox related property, but still a drop exclusive, that still didn't have a Freddy Funko Pop involved. So it makes me think that future Pixar Funko NFT drops may have Freddy, Franny's, or Protos involved with it. But nonetheless, let's rank this from the worst to the best as terms to the redeemables. So ranking at the bottom of the list for me is the Woody with the red pencil. I will admit I am more of a Buzz Lightyear guy than I am a Woody guy, but I feel like this pop could have been better. I wish it was Woody when he had the Fruit Loops eyes when he dunks his head in the cereal after he gets the magnifying glass burning his face, but I still like the detail that they added the dot on his head from the magnifying glass. But I just feel we already have so many Woody pops that it has to be near the bottom of the list. The next pop would be the Buzz with darts. Once again, we have a lot of different Buzz Lightyear pops in the normal Funko Pop lineup. The Pterodactyl with Janie doll body. This is a really unique idea for a redeemable NFT pop. Freddy Funko as Sid royalty. Now, I'm sure that a lot of people would rank this as the #1 pop, considering that people love Freddy Funko Pops when it comes to these sets. But as I mentioned on this channel so many times, one of the reasons I don't like Freddy Funko Pops is because most of the time they just apply a Freddy Funko head to the already existing body of a character to make Freddy Funko as that certain character, which may be the case for this pop since we don't exactly know what that Specialty Series exclusive pop for Sid is going to look like yet, which I feel like it may use that exact body mold that this Freddy Funko Pop currently has. The second best pop on this list would be the Scud. I think it's long overdue that we have a Scud pop, and it will go along one with either the Royalty or the Specialty Series exclusive, and I've been wanting a Scud Pop for a long time, which makes the best pop on this list, in my opinion, being the Baby Head. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video of me talking about the Toy Story Funko Series 1 NFTs, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below on your opinions of this drop, and I hope to see you guys on another video here on the channel. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.